Hi. Tonight I thought I'd share with you what I have been working on. This all started when I wanted to make some Aguila mini shells. So I made some of these once I figured out that this overall length needed to be 1.75 inches from the top of the rim, to work with my Opsol mini slug rubber thing I put in my Mossberg. But I was looking online and they had a little slug mold. But in that slug mold, I also seen online someone had cut one open and they had put, there was a little wad on the bottom. So I got to thinking, a 7/8 ounce slug. Oh, to back up a little bit, I finally got a Lee 7-ounce slug mold, drive key slug mold, in the mail the other day. I could only make a few because my pot was acting up, the nozzle was clogged, but anyway, where was I? I always get off track. So I wanted to make these Aguila mini shells with slugs, but I didn't want to put them in a wad like Lee wants you to do. And the mini shells have a little wad on the bottom, a little wad thing on the bottom. So I was thinking, how can I do that? So I tried a few things to try to attach a wad to this drive key slug, and it didn't work. So then I got to thinking, why don't I just make my own wad? So then it come down to, what was I going to make the wad out of? What was I going to make it? So I went to the range, to this trap range, and I picked up a bunch of old wads that have been laying out. They're out there 30 to 60 yards. They're all laying out there. I figure I might as well use this plastic for that wad because it seems safe to be in a shotgun anyway. So I made this up, this here. See, I had a little issue. Oh, wrong one. I had a little issue because this wanted to come right off of there. So I fixed that. Now here's this one. Guess you could see it, I guess. Here's this one. And as you can see, it fits right in a hole, but it's stuck on there. So what I've been doing is, here's a Lee 7-ounce drive key slug. This is what it looks like inside, which everybody knows. And then here's this. And the way I've been doing that is, I've been just taking, my slugs look bad because I was having pot issues. I couldn't get the damn flow out of the pot, but I ended up getting it. But anyway, I just take this little screwdriver, it's pretty sharp. I put this little tweak in there, that little tweak, and that's what's on this one to do that. That's why it wants to stay on there. Now here, quit yammering, I guess, and make one. Okay, so we got a hole here. The lower hole is 680, and the upper hole on here is 728. The size of a straight wall hole gas check. So I stick that in that hole like that, push it down in there, it's a little snug, and then here is my wad material. I heat it up in this little pan right here, this little pan at 450 degrees. Okay, so I take a big goop of that, and I stick it down in there like that. Okay, there it is, down in there. Let's put this back in the oven. So I'm gonna make some more. So then I take this handle off of my Lyman little pour ladle thing, and I push it down on there. See? Down on there. Now you can't rip it off right away. But you can leave it like that. It's fine once you push it down like that. But like I said, these little slugs, I never loaded these before. It was a little tough getting the length right. But see how these roll down on there? These ones have number 2 shot and 3 triple watt in there. So I can't wait to get them. And then these, I'm still working up a load for this, but it'll be something with bullseye. Because that's what's in this dummy round. See, there's no primer, but there is live powder in there. So I got the right height and everything to make this thing end up 1 3/8 from the lip, this right here, from this port, from right there, 1 3/8 from there. Then they cycle in my gun. Any longer they wouldn't cycle with that opsol thing. They kept getting crooked and sideways and stuff like that. But my plan is to drill this whole piece of maple down here, all the same configuration. The lower hole 680 and the upper hole 728. So that's my plan. I don't want this video to get too long. I'm hoping this thing will set up quick enough so I can show you taking this thing off here. This thing probably loose by now. Yeah, it is. Just the handle off of my Lyman ladle. Okay, so now you got this big splooge and you're saying, what the heck, what's up with that? But see, because you push that down on there, all you got to do is pretty much jar this thing. There it is. Comes right off of there. It almost like this thing cuts the plastic when you push it down in there against that edge like that. So it seems to work. I mean, I'm not going to let this video go over 10 minutes. So I'm going to pop that thing out of there if it's cooled off or not. But I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is all going to work out pretty good. Oh, when you weigh these things, yeah, that's the one that's stuck on there. They weigh 399.7. Okay, but now my Lee Drive Key slug, it only weighs 357.6, 358. So they're a little light. But they are lead, pure lead. But I don't know why they ended up a little light. But that was good for this because that wad nut is close enough to 7/8 to me at 399. So yeah, I'll be loading some of these. I'll post a video when I go to load them. Like I said, I got some work to do to finish out this board, putting the rest of these holes in there. So I'm not standing around waiting, but like I said, I'm just testing right now. I don't know, how close are we? Close to 10 minutes. Here, let's do that. We'll try to get it out of there, right? Let me flip this over. See this slug heads right there? It sits on the table. Set that in there. I hope this thing's set up enough to knock us out here, or this will be a waste. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Oh, it looks fine. There you go. It's a little hot, but there you go. So now you can make Lee Drive Key slug wad slugs. Wad slugs just like everybody else, but with a product, a cheap mold you already have with wads you could find at the trap range. Just melt them down. 450 in my toaster oven, in my powder coat oven. And that's about it. And as always, thanks for watching the video.